Welcome to this video on how to do keyword research, whether you're a novice or a seasoned pro. In this video I'll cover how you access the planner, what the planner will do for your business, how you best search for keywords, and then later in the video I'll show you how to find forecasts and historical metrics that you'll need to make the right keyword choices. Now, a word of warning, thanks to COVID-19, if you're affected by market changes, I would recommend planning weekly rather than monthly or quarterly until the markets stabilise. The planner's forecasts refresh daily and based on the last 7 to 10 days adjusted for seasonality. So your forecasts need to take into account any changes the impact of the market will make during this time frame. So Google have updated their seasonal models to account for current market conditions, but just be aware of that. Okay, so how do you access the planner? Nice and easy. Make sure you're logged into your Google business account and then find the address of the planner with a quick Google search. So Google Keyword Planner. If this is the first time using the tool, there's 3 things you need to do. So once you've signed into the Google Ads account, click on the Tools and Settings icon in the top right corner. Go into that and make sure your account is in expert mode. You won't be able to access the keyword planner if it's using smart mode because that's just the basic version. So switch to expert mode. And secondly, complete your account setup by entering your billing information. Right, now you're ready to get started. So now we're in the keywords tool and you want to click on Discover New Keywords. So as an example, let's assume we have a sports store selling sports shoes. So we'll start with the keyword, the seed keyword, sports shoes, and we'll see what the tool brings up for us. So I've set this at United States. So for the seed keyword, this brings up immediately some options of broadening the search for sports shoes. So what are the other terms that could be used to describe sports shoes? Athletic shoes, sneakers. I'm from the UK, so we call them trainers. So there's various other words that you could use as a starting point, but we'll just stick with sports shoes for now. Next thing looking down is the search volume trends. So this shows you month by month how many searches there have been in the United States for that keyword by mobile and by total. You can also, if you drop down here, search by platform, so it shows you exactly mobile, tablet or desktop. You can break down again by location, really useful if you're selling online or if you're selling in a local shop. You can break down by state, by location, so huge amounts of information there. If I go further down the page, you can see for sports shoes, this brings up relevant keywords. Now, if you're running a sports shop, you've got obviously your main keyword that you want to be found for, but then you would split that down into categories. So if you're selling sports shoes, what are the categories that you would split your pages up into? So here's a load of examples: running shoes, basketball shoes. So you decide on the category and then drill down for that particular category. This shows you the average monthly searches. Shows you the competition, so how competitive it would be if you wanted to advertise that keyword. Gives you an example here of what it would cost you to be at the top of the page in Google if you wanted to advertise on keyword bidding. So it gives you an idea if you wanted to actually plan out an advertising campaign. And then over on the right here, this is quite interesting. They've just started doing refining the keywords, and this is still in beta, so I've seen mixed results from it, but I actually quite like what it's doing. So for our sports shoe example, we could look at the shoe, for example, the keyword, the seed keyword. Here's a number of examples of other words you could use to describe a sports shoe. So sneakers, trainers, as I said, the UK version. So start with each of these and see what different relevant keywords it brings up. You can break it down in this example by sport, so your categories on your page, brand or non-brand, so do you want to include the shoe brands or have something a bit more generic? So you've got huge amounts of information here to play with. And if you go back to how you do keyword research, getting the right intent of your searcher, asking the right questions of what your customers are looking for and when and how and who are your customers. So if you've done that pre-research, when you come actually to sit in a tool like this, it's a relatively straightforward process to go through and try all your different keyword variations to find the keywords that fit your website, your individual categories, your individual pages, and that meet the needs of the searcher. And then when you've found as much as you think useful, you can download all your keyword ideas, start uploading them into your website and your content, and away you go. Well, I hope you found this video useful. Please like it and subscribe for more. And if you have any questions about keyword research or the Google Keyword Planner, please leave a comment below and I'll reply as soon as I can. And in the next video, I'll show you how to use the keywords you've discovered in this research on your website as part of your SEO strategy.